Hey y'all, this is Brandy from Southern Crafts DIY, and I want to say hey to all my returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. So if you follow me on social media, which the links are down below, you'll have seen a list of everything needed for today's project. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to show you what's needed. We're going to make this really cool, just decor piece that you can put up for fall or Thanksgiving or what you may. So, alright, let's jump on in. Alright y'all, so the first thing you're going to need is a little tumbler cup. I got this from, I think, just a thrift store. That's what it's called. Basically a thrift store. I'm sure you could find something that's usable at Dollar Tree or craft store or something. It doesn't have to be this big. I'm just using this, and I'm overlooking the L because I don't have anything else, so I'm not worried about this. I'm going to put this to the back, so hopefully it's not as noticeable. So you're going to need that. Lid or no lid. This one just happened to have a lid on it, so we're going to use that. We are going to be using autumn fall themed napkin. We're going to do one of the long ones that are pretty big. So you're going to need that. Let me fold this back up so it's out of the way. You're going to need scissors, light, fairy lights, fake candle, something that would fit in it, Mod Podge, which I don't think I'm using this, but I might be, and a brush to I don't think I'm going to use this Mod Podge, but you need Mod Podge and a brush to spread the Mod Podge on. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, I guess I am using that Mod Podge because that's all I can find. So what I want to do is, the first step you're always going to do is, if it is 2-ply napkin, you only need the one. So I want to take the back off. So that's all you need. And now, just making sure. I don't want this little texture in my stuff, so I'm gonna attempt to cut it off. Alright, so, and I don't use that, so I'm throwing it away. And I'm going to do the two sides too. I'm not going to worry about the top, because this should be longer than the thing. So, wider, not longer. And if I'm out of camera, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I cut this and I don't make a mess. That's a little crooked, but it's fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because like I said, I'm going to Mod Podge it, and then that's going to go around it. So fingers crossed. Alright, so if I can get my Mod Podge open, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to take And I'm just gonna do like this and get it started. Sorry, y'all. I'm having difficulty here. It's gonna dry before I can do it. And I'm just gonna lay it on there like that. There. And we're just going to go from there and try to get it all the way around. I'm going to try to do the top, maybe, because it's circular and it's smaller up top, so I want to make sure I get the top. So, and then I can go from there, hopefully. Hopefully this works. I'm not too concerned if it bunches. I actually prefer it to bunch. I just think it looks better. It gives it some character, you know? So, and I've never done this before, so this is a learning experience for me and for you. So, I don't want... And I'm trying not to get it on the lip. Because I don't want any problem with the putting the top back on, because I don't want the top, I'm going to put the top back on, but I don't want it to stick. So I'm trying to be careful with what I do. Okay, there we go. So no, this is not easy. Like I said, I've never done this before. So now all I can really do is go back around and try to fill in the gaps. And this might not work, y'all, because I don't know. I'm just trying. You live and you learn and you try new things, so it's not gonna work the way I wanted it to, y'all. Let me just try to completely fill it up. I don't know. I was trying something and it said, nope, you are not going to get me to do that. So we're going to try something else, and either it works or it doesn't. And I really hope it does, because I really like this idea. Alright, let's try to hurry up and get it on there. Alright. That seemed to work better than the way I tried to do it. Hopefully it's in camera. And I'm sorry if it's not. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to cut it until the whole thing dries, because I want y'all, I don't know. I'm hoping this works good. I really like this idea, but we will see when it dries if it's gonna do it. And I definitely need to get some more Mod Podge, because I use a lot of Mod Podge, y'all, when I'm working. So we will see if I made a mess of this tomorrow. Oops. I ripped it, y'all. So I'm going to try to patch it. Alright. It is what it is. I got to let it dry. And then we will move on. Y'all, I did add some more Mod Podge to make sure that it works. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the last piece. Like I said, yes, the L shows through, but this is just something to show y'all what y'all can do if you have one without it. So, which I did not have. So, I'm just going to show y'all what this is about. You take your light and you stick it in there. It doesn't even have to be flashing. So, you take it in there and you stick it in there, if you have the candle, like I said. And if you have a lid, you can put the lid back on, or you can do without the lid. And let me turn the light off so y'all can see. Look at that. That would be so cool on anybody's mantelpiece, fireplace mantle, a table, the center of a little end table, the center of a table for eating. But really simple, easy project. Look how easy that was. It came out looking really cool. I like it. I hope y'all did too. And if you did, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, because it does help my channel to grow. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.